Okay. We just finished 3 days of our silly little yearbook retreat experience.
Yep.
I'm gonna name a thing that happened, and you're gonna rate it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So dining hall food, dining hall. Actually, do it by meal. Dining hall breakfast. Gettysburg breakfast out of 10.
3 out of 10.
God damn.
Because that omelet was atrocious.
Okay,
the potato tots give it
3 out of
a
10
50.
because 3 out of 10 because they didn't let me steal gravy out of the dining hall.
And they burnt your toast.
And that wasn't their fault.
That was okay. It's their appliance.
But somebody else who walked in there to go get some toast fucked up their machine. So that's not on them. But they didn't let me steal food, and I don't like that.
That's not for food.
I'm a criminal. So Gettysburg Dining Hall lunch.
What we just ate.
Oh, that is what we just ate, dude. 8 out of 10. Personally,
I'll give it. Wait, what did we have yesterday?
what did we have yesterday? I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast. I had a bagel.
Taco.
We had the taco bowls.
Okay.
That was.
It was okay. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, clocked. Gettysburg breakfast. Breakfast?
Lunch. Dinner. What are we talking about?
We're talking about dinner.
Okay, dinner.
I'd give that a 10 out of 10.
Those pot stickers. The dinner yesterday was.
You don't like the stir fry?
I didn't have the stir fry.
Oh yeah,
Like
you had to listen. 10 out of 10 for me. My choices were impeccable.
A 9 out of 10 because the pot stickers were real good.
Them was fire.
Good. It's just that one thing I got wasn't good. The mac and cheese was okay.
Mac and cheese was
maybe
fuck.
8.5. That's what I'll give it. 8.5 out of 10.
So that was what we ate.
The coffee,
like what we ordered. The coffee, 2 out of 10. Not gonna lie, the iced coffee was kind of ass.
Really? I give it a
That's because I feel like I ordered the wrong thing.
6 out of 10.
Like I'm thinking that iced coffee is like the stuff I get from Dunkin' Donuts. It's not. That was my mindset. It's not that it wasn't good. Period. It's just that it wasn't good to me. Yep.
Yeah. I looked over and you drank that much.
It wasn't yummy.
No,
I didn't. Mr. Mitch's general sessions.
10 out of 10.
Perfect speaking, perfect presentation.
Seeing Mr. John.
Very funny man. Seeing Mr. John. 12 out of 10.
12 out of 10.
We love Mr. John. That's our yearbook rep. He comes to check on us during school and brings us donuts for doing good work on yearbook. What else are we thinking about?
Ice cream night.
Ice cream night. Okay, in theory, in practice, like the general basis, ice cream in games, 2 out of 10 because they lied. There was no games. Now, in circumstance, 10 out of 10 because we met some nice people.
Yes. But where were the games?
It was on the game table.
Were playing with my heart.
It was on the game table when we played the game of life and we didn't win.
The game of life, we did not win. See, what else did we do?
Miss Lisa's book building sessions. 10 out of 10. I love Miss Lisa.
I did. A lot of people had good ideas. I like this.
Yeah. I think idea is perfect and beautiful and lovely, but that's only because I poured my heart and soul into this.
Yeah. It's your dream
I
book.
put my whole Nika seed. Presenting our experience presenting out of 10. Did you like clicking buttons?
I did like clicking buttons. I like not having to talk too. I mean, I was gonna introduce myself, but then you went, and Paige, I went.
Cause I got you, girl. We're right here. We're right here.
So I'll rate that a 10 out of 10.
Period. Is that all we did? Was that it?
Our dorm experience.
Fucking 0 out of 10.
It wasn't that bad.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, you were cold.
I desperately despise being cold. Okay, that's a true statement.
The room, okay, if it wasn't cold.
Oh yeah, and the room was perfect. It was so cutesy and so nice and so lovely.
And we had nice roommates.
We had lovely roommates.
And we had ramen.
And we had ramen both nights, late at night. We had a lot of food in these past. This is the most food I've eaten in a while.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll get
3 whole meals, nighttime meal, and snacks.
An 8 out of 10.
Okay.
It lost 2 points just because I'm a little scared of people.
It lost 1 point because the dining hall won't let me do my shenanigans.
What does that have to do with the dorm room?
Oh, the dorm room? I thought we were talking about overall.
No, I was still talking about the dorm room.
Okay, yeah.
Overall,
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Because the dining hall ladies didn't let me steal. This is a joke, by the way. Stealing's not good. Will I say I'll never do it again? No! But...
Don't do this at home, kids. But, yeah, I had a good time. And now we go home.
And now, we go home.
Yep.
I don't know why I said it like that. Said it like it wasn't true. We're going home. Maybe. Is that John?
John?
Is that our infamous fabulous yearbook rep?
No.
This might be the only time that I'm wrong. Like I've spotted
That is
John.
not John.
I've spotted John from a mile away, right? Correctly 3 times.
Just because it is a white bald man doesn't mean it's John.
Hey, listen. Nothing's wrong with white bald men.
He's wearing a gray shirt.
I love Patrick Stewart and Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean.
In theory and in practice, bleaching my hair in any capacity sounds scary. Yeah. Just me personally. You will never catch me dyeing my hair.
Dyeing your hair? I would never do that.
Like, it's not, because obviously dyed hair is so cool, and other people are very welcome to do it. I just care about my hair a lot, and I don't want it to get damaged, so that's why I don't. If I want color, but your hair's not damaged because you take care of it. I'm not trying to put in the time or money to do that.
Too much money. Insert picture of me with full blue hair. Never dyed my hair, guys. And so that's
why I do box. That's why I do box braids, because it's a safe way to color my hair.
And they're cute.
Yes, and they are cute.
You come in like every week with a new color.
Listen, every Red, new personality.
Blonde, magenta. Do you want to hear my Halloween?
Why did you say it like that?
So, okay, you need a little backstory.
Do I?
COVID.
No.
It's a rough time for all of us.
For all of us, the collective whole.
And me and my one friend, it started out as a joke. Okay. And it's still a joke, but it's not like a bit. One day we were like, you know what? Let's watch The Lorax. So we watched The Lorax, and then it became a little bit where they are the Onceler and I am the Lorax. So like on our social medias or some of them, my picture is the Lorax, just floating in the clouds. And there's just the one slip. So, if we go trick-or-treating together or if we go out on Halloween together, I am the Lorax. And I speak for the trees.
Hilarious.
If we don't, I'm gonna do Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Clocked.
And then I might be doing a third one. Oh, no, it wouldn't be a third. A second one, depending on one of those with Gianna.
Okay. Clocked.
So, I have a lot of costumes.
I'm a 17-year-old who's gonna go trick-or-treating.
I haven't gone trick-or-treating in
I just wanted to put that sentence out in the universe. Yes, I will be going knocking on doors and asking for candy.
Knock.
Yes, I will be getting candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I will be tackling people if they don't give me candy.
I still look like I'm 14. I could pass.
You're right. You're right.
I didn't. Okay, last year for Halloween, I didn't do trick-or-treating because it just wasn't a good year. My mom was in the hospital on Halloween. It just wasn't a good year to. I didn't want to celebrate Halloween because it's her favorite holiday, so it didn't feel right. The year before, I think I went trick-or-treating, but it was because I was taking my niece and nephew out. So I technically wasn't trick-or-treating, I was taking them out.
That was my situation last year. I was in full Spider-Man costume. Makeup was did. I was ready to go. But I was going with the entirety of my boyfriend's family, and we were it was an experience for Ember to do her first trick-or-treating thing, right? So she was not even a year old yet. And Jay, that's her mom's name, was going door to door with her, knocking on doors so Emmy could get candy. And me and Marlon just followed, and we got candy after that. We were loaded. Yep. Trick-or-treating tip: go with a baby.
You get more candy.
Gets you more candy. Also, we went to this lady's house. We were 5 houses in. We knock on this one house, and this one nice lady's like, "Oh my god, she's so cute." And then She says, wait a second. Goes back in her house, comes back out with a stuffed lamb and was like, this is for her.
I think
Just gave Ember a whole stuffed animal with
so
candy.
True. I think the craziest trick-or-treating experience I had is I went up to this house and this guy was like, okay, wait here, the candy's over there. Like, you can like wait in my living room if you want.
And then he kidnapped you.
And I was like, I'm sorry, like I don't go into people's houses. He's like, oh, okay, fine, I guess, like that's fine.
Fine, I guess. Like, he was gonna kill you.
Okay. And he comes back, he's like, okay, here's your candy, and like kind of like throws it in my bag. Okay?
This man was gonna murder you.
And I walk back and I looked in. You want to know what the candy was?
What?
Cough drops. This man gave
me because he was going to kill you. Candy was never the plan. So, you know how disappointed he sounded when he said you don't go into people's houses. He was gonna commit a crime.
I was like 11.
She was gonna commit a crime. If you went in the house, the police would have been called that night.
And my dad, because my parents used to like alternate who would take us out, and this man had a longer driveway, so I like had to walk up, and my dad waited at the end of the driveway, so he didn't hear this conversation. And I went back and I went, I think I almost died.
You did. You can't tell me that was anything else. I literally can't think of anything else that could have been happening. Like
a middle-aged man.
That doesn't make it better. Because he probably killed a kid and had to leave.
Leave the scene.
Breaking my mics. Honestly, I'm not that scared about these mics because I only had to pay $7 for them.
Okay, so you want to take a swim in the fountain?
No! It was beautiful because these mics plus delivery fees and everything was like $27. Okay. And then I had two $10 Amazon gift cards that I hadn't used. So then I used those and I only had to spend $7 to buy these mics. They don't even work on my phone. See, something's up with my phone anyway.
Look at it.
Oh no, my screensaver is demolished, cracked. But I mean, like with my charging port, I dropped it a lot. Obviously, actually no. The first time my boyfriend dropped it, I asked him to hold it, and we were on his front porch, and then he just dropped the phone completely on its face on the concrete stairs, and I'm like, dude. And then I never replaced it. That was a long time ago, almost a year ago, I think. I never replaced it, and then I dropped it again, and it just cracked more.
Mine just has a couple cracks.
Yours flew out of your hand a few hours ago. So
yeah, it didn't crack.
That's magical.
This is now a promotion for iPhones.
We're not sponsored. Not by them. Fuck those guys.
The way we both went, not sponsored.
No, they're not paying me.
iPhones are better. Which I had an Android all the way up until freshman year.
Clocked.
And honestly, okay, I'm gonna like being completely honest. It's a phone. Like, there's no difference. They both act the same. It's just I feel like my other phones cracked a lot easier. So that's the only thing I will say. I like iPhones.
Listen, when my phone's cracked, it's not a phone problem, it's a me problem. Because I don't know what the fuck was up with me during middle school, but I would crack phones.
Do you have a protective screen on yours?
Tags. I do now. I didn't when I had phones in middle school for some reason. I was getting out of
So that's the protective screen crack, not your actual phone screen.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what mine is.
So, I'm getting out of a lift. It's like 7th grade. I'm getting out of a lift. And I walk out, and the phone just stumbles out of my pocket. How? I don't know. It stumbles out of my pocket, falls face first on the street. I pick it up. It's cracked so bad that it has little glitchy parts on the side of the screen. I'm like, dude, I need a new phone.
Dang. I think the craziest thing... One time I was climbing a tree. Like,
as one does.
Of these, and I was, like, up there, and it just, like, fell, but it fell onto... It, like, bounced off of the grass and then hit the concrete.
Oh, okay. That was God saying, fuck your phone.
I was like, okay. I came back down, and it wasn't, like, broken to the point I had glitching, but it was busted. Mm-hmm. And then I got a new one, and then I busted that one up.
Oh, my lord.
Fuck.
I'm actually gonna do a like assignment for yearbook finals. Like I said that the wrong way. Not like an assignment like, hey, you're gonna answer these questions. Like, no, I'm gonna do like a fun assignment, like do XYZ about yourself or like a
What you
recap, or like
learned.
a recap, what you learned, a recap. I'm gonna do a recap assignment for the yearbook final. I'm gonna see if that's possible first, but that's what I'm
First period, we're gonna be across the hall from each other.
We are.
So if
are you telling me that you can dip in and out?
I can dip in and out.
Period.
I mean, the first couple of weeks, it's gonna be a lot because I gotta do my own.
Yeah,
stuff.
of course, me too. Because that's when Miss Slater is gonna do training boot camp for the level 1 yearbookers. I'm gonna be finalizing everything, and then I also have to bounce back to teach them too, and then do group team building assignments.
Because we are trying to figure out what our shows are gonna be.
And yearbook is trying to figure out what yearbook wants to be.
Yeah. So, but then once things get into a routine, and say I have times where I'm not doing anything, I can jump in and be like, "Hey."
Okay.
I probably wouldn't be able to stay long, but
yeah, of course.
I'll be like, "Hi guys, I am a part of your staff. Even though I'm not here."
I'm going to have I'm gonna ask Miss Slater if she will allow us to get permanent passes and talk to Dr. Wheeler about us doing yearbook work as soon as we get in, so during breakfast we could just like leave and do stuff. I almost burped in the mic.
What was I gonna say? I had something. Are you doing like a about me type thing to introduce yourself?
That's what I want to do on not like the first day, because I have to have a conversation with Miss Slater, but like on the second day of yearbook, that's what I want to do. Because me and Cece made an M&M icebreaker that I want to reuse again for the first day.
Okay, because I'm saying if you do that, introduce me to.
We're doing an M&M icebreaker first day of school. Second day of school, that's when I want to do the personality penance.
Okay.
And then we're still doing Secret Santa, obviously, of course.
Okay.
And then I want to do the Wall of Fame thing. I want to print out a picture of Cece.
Put her on the wall.
And she's gonna be the first one on the wall. And then it's gonna be
Holly.
Me and yes, actually. No, but this one's I was gonna do for editors.
Okay, Holly. That's fair. Wall of Fame of editors.
Yeah. So it's gonna be Cece, and then it's gonna be me and you, and then whoever I point next.
And it will have it could
and
have
then so on and so forth.
We worked on underneath.
Yes.
I like that.
We have video evidence, so I remember, and I tell Miss Slater. I'm gonna be like, hey, Miss Slater, watch this entire YouTube video and tell me yes or no.
Yes or no. She comes back, so yes or no to your rating of lunch? Yes. I'm so sad she wasn't able to come.
Me too. If I had $300, I'd pull it out of my wallet and I'd give it to John and I'd be like, hey, let her go.
He pops up, hey guys. He's everywhere. He missed the picture.
He did miss the picture. He showed up.
He
showed up like 20 seconds later. I'm like, there's John.
He's like, hey guys, what?
You missed it, sir. What are you gonna do with that?
It's fuzzy. I like the fuzzy. Wireless lavalier.
Yep.
Microphone.
You know how many YouTube videos I watched just to see if I could make it work on my phone, and it didn't. I watched 5.
You don't want to work
because my luck is bad.
Mine's too, but I like to live on the edge.
You say that, but yet when I steal gravy out of the dining hall, you want to look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, because you got caught.
I don't care about getting caught. I care about leaving with my gravy, which I did. I thought she was gonna ask me to throw that away.
Did you even you took it out? Yeah, you had it while walking.
I did. I put the biscuit in a napkin and I put it in my pocket. I'm telling all of my crimes right now.
Popo.
I'm never coming back to this campus, so I don't mind.
The Popo. Is that
La Policia?
He come and get you.
Because I'm black?
No. Because you stole gravy.
I think it is because I stole gravy.
I probably shouldn't yell stole, like.
Yes, I stole something. What was it? A coffee cup full of sausage gravy. Shit, is that an actual police officer? Dude, they're coming to get me. They know I stole the Declaration of Independence.
What? Oh my gosh.
I am Nick Cage.
I was gonna say Nick. I was trying to think. I kept wanting to say Adam Sandler. I'm like, nope, that's
Adam
not him.
Sandler starred in The National Treasure.
That would be a movie. Have you seen that one movie where it's Nick Cage and Pedro Pascal?
No.
Oh, you have to watch. Okay, so it's called The Unbearable Weight of. It's something. It's like The Unbearable Weight of Talent. It's something like that. It's like a super long title.
Period. Because they're both burdened with talent. Down.
It's basically so Nicolas Cage plays himself. Nick Cage. That's it. He plays himself, and he goes to an island of this one guy. Pedro Pascal can't remember what his character's name is. And he's like a mega fan of Nicolas Cage and wants him at his birthday party. And it shows their bond. And Pedro Pascal may be a part of the mafia, may not be part of the mafia. Who knows? They get really high at one part. Have you seen that meme on TikTok where they're in the car and they're looking at each other?
Yes.
That's where that's from.
Whoa.
It's so funny.
You know what else is funny?
Your
Deadpool
face?
and Wolverine. No what, bitch? I could throw you over the gazebo.
What was it? Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yes, it was.
I need to watch that.
When it comes to like staple actors, I like them, but I can't say that I'm like big fans of them. Like, you know, Nick Cage, like that guy, really cool, good at what he does. I can't say that I'm like a uber fan.
Yeah.
I can't say this. I can say that about Ryan Reynolds though.
You're a big fan of Ryan Reynolds?
Yes, ma'am. The Green Lantern, the other two Deadpool movies, that one movie about imaginary friends that he was in recently, 8 down.
Did that come out?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's good as fuck.
I like
the plot
Ryan
twist
Reynolds.
Was crazy.
And have you seen The Proposal?
No, but I know what you're talking about. I know that he was in that
with Sandra Bullock.
Oh yeah.
I love that movie. That's
and what
so
was the point? Oh, the point was that this movie made me fall in love with Channing Tatum. I didn't like Channing Tatum like that at first, but then he came out and he plays the Gambit, who is this really silly X-Men character, and his power is that he can make static objects explode, and his object of choice is cards. So that's why he's called the Gambit, because casino shit. So and he has this very silly accent. Like, it's incredibly silly. You want to know what Google says his accent is?
What?
It said something like Cajun English and Louisiana French. Hearing this guy talk makes my fucking brain tingle, dude. I love the Gambit. Like, I looked him up and I rewatched scenes from old X-Men movies and I'm like, so that's who that man was. I had no idea. But I look back and like different people have played the Gambit, right? And I think Channing Tatum has been my favorite person to play the Gambit because not everyone has done the accent as well as I think he has. So it's real. I need to find a compilation for you because his accent really silly.
I'm not a huge fan of him. I mean, like, he's okay, but there's one movie I saw him in. Again, Sandra Bullock.
I can't even name a Channing Tatum movie.
Huh?
Like, I can't even name a Channing Tatum movie.
I cannot remember what it was called, but I had Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock, and it was about, like, being in the jungle. But it was cute. It was
Jumanji. No, he wasn't in Jumanji.
I love Jumanji. I like the original, and I also like the 2 new ones they made. The second
it's a blue golf cart.
Let me in. Oh, it's.
Why is he coming over here? Why is he coming over here, sir? I was about to retreat into myself. But anyway, Channing Tatum 8 down. Channing Tatum needs to play the Gambit again. He needs to sign a contract with Marvel right now. And that was the end of the end of discussion.
The end of discussion. Our little TED Talk podcast. It's given
end of story. Good food. I need to learn how to steal better, and live, laugh, love. Channing Tatum.
That was Yearbook camp.
The Yearbook camp was the friends we made along the way.